Hey, everybody. David was, still dancing.
Yeah. I was doing a little, there's like box aerobics.
Is that what they called it? Box aerobics? No. I remember whatever that was like really popular workout back in the day.
I don't know. Was it box aerobics? Say in the comments below. I want to, until someone corrects me, I want to say it's punchercise.
I think you're confusing that with jazzercise, which was a thing.
But I like punchercise.
Welcome back. It's Wednesday. Congratulations for making it with us here today. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
Congratulations.
It's been kind of a crazy week. We had Gen Con last week. We did all our Gen Con coverage.
That wasn't last week.
It's like 2 weeks ago? A week and a half ago? I don't know.
Ago.
Time flies.
2 weeks ago.
And we did an awesome Gen Con wrap-up, which we'll be posting later today, so keep an eye out for that. We've got Origins coming up right around the corner, and we have October coming up. I'm not going to say it, but we're going to do some kind of spooky...
What do you mean you're not going to say it?
Fine. We're going to holo stream all through October. We've got a series of like spooky, I don't want to call them like horror games, because some of them are like kid-friendly and family-friendly, but they're definitely spooky and fit that kind of Halloween vibe. Halloween's my favorite holiday, so I'm super excited to be able to live stream some of these games.
In fact, Ryan's going to dress up in a different costume.
I might.
Every stream. I'm kidding. We haven't talked about that.
We haven't talked about it, but I might.
I mean, can tell you, I don't know that I'm going to.
Just wear a different hat every time.
Yeah, I'm going to wear just different David Waybright costumes.
I'm just David Waybright. So anyway, today we're playing Land vs. Sea, so I'm excited to jump into that one. But before we jump in, do want to say a big thank you, of course, again to all of our sponsors. The first, of course, being Game Toppers for the table, the play mats, the drink holders, all the Game Topper stuff that we got from them in order to kind of launch the stream was great. And then another big thank you to Funko Games for sponsoring a giveaway of the Rocketeer. That was our giveaway last week. So...
Who was the winner, Ryan?
The winner for last week was Edgar.
What was the comment?
The comment was, well, let me read it really quick because I've got it posted right here. We're a little behind. Racketeer was an awesome movie.
Racketeer was an awesome movie.
Congratulations, Edgar. We're going to send you a copy of Racketeer. We found it. No, but for real. He did correct himself in the following comment, but this is the one that popped up, and it was just too funny.
It was too funny to include. It sounds like maybe one of the worst John Grisham movies.
The Racketeer.
The Racketeer.
It does sound like a John Grisham movie, actually.
Well, I'm sure it's the subject matter of many John Grisham movies.
I'm sure there's a Racketeer book. Anyway, congratulations, Edgar. Please email us at manvsmeeple@gmail.com so we can get your copy of The Rocketeer out to you.
We're sending you The Racketeer, though.
I want to just put a piece of tape over it and just handwrite.
It's a game that Ryan and I are going to design in the next week.
The Racketeer. So anyway, comment today to enter to win this one, which is Land vs. Sea from Good Games. This is a little tile laying game. I mean, there's not a lot for us to explain up front, but you'll see where the strategy and depth of this game comes in. So let's just jump in and show you guys kind of what this game looks like.
Yeah, at the beginning, it doesn't
look like this.
Because it's this tile right here. But the cool thing about this game is its tile placement. So think at its heart, and I mean at its heart, a Carcassonne sort of experience.
Like Isle of Skye.
I mean, obviously that you're playing tiles, but and also Dorfromantic, if you've ever played that online. It feels like that.
That's a great game.
But the cool thing here is it is land versus sea. So in a 2-player game or in a 4-player game, the 4 players are going to play teams, one team being land and the other team being sea. As you place your tiles, you're trying to close off effectively your side. So you want to make completed land masses if you're land, completed sea masses if you're sea. However, there are bonus points that will appear in some of these spaces so that even if Ryan is playing land, I could close it off, and if there's a bunch of bonus points in it, I'm the one who gets the bonus points.
Yeah.
The other cool thing about this game is we're going to be drawing tiles off this stack that you can see.
Yep.
These 2 stacks after our turn. And when you do that, you take them, you place them face up as they were on the stack in front of you. However, these tiles are double-sided. I'm going to flash mine really quick.
I'm not looking.
Double-sided. So there's different types of tiles on the other side, vastly different, in fact, than what's on the other side. So you can surprise the other player when they think they know what you have going on. You always got a little bit of hidden information, which I think adds a dose of excitement and fun.
Oh,
and
it does,
tension to
because you
this game.
think, yeah, I mean, you can't really plan on what they've got going. I'm Land, so I'm going to rotate this to face me just to make it a little easier. And as far as David K's comment about setup, I mean, it couldn't be easier. You literally place this tile in the center to start, and then even better, here, pass me that really quick. Pass me the box. The box itself, which we'll show as we play, has the scoreboard just in the box, like it's raised up. So literally, you just pull the tiles out. You don't even have to take the box off the table. So it's about as easy of setup as you could possibly get, I think.
Yeah,
for a
the
game.
only other thing that we'd point out here is, by the way, they've got a nice summary on the back of the rules, the rule book of what you're going to do on your turn. But we're also playing with mountains and coral and caravans and
We're playing
ships.
all of it.
So we're playing all of it, and I can tell you, I did have a primer on this game. The base game itself, in fact, even with all of this stuff, it's very easy to play, but it can be very thinky. Even the base game can be very thinky because you can be looking at a lot of potential options of where you're going to place. And then with Mountain and Coral and Caravans and Ships, it introduces a couple more, 2 or 3 more ways to score throughout the game and during the end of the game. They just add those extra things that are going to be like, okay, oh, I want to place here. Oh, no, actually, I could place here and get these coral points or these caravan points. So we'll explain those as we go, but just know that we're going to be scoring points when we close off lands. And if you continually build sort of coral, the sea is going to get some points that way. If you build mountains, the land people are going to get some points that way.
Yeah. Well, what I think is interesting about a lot of this stuff is if you match them up, you get points. And you could even close off other players' sections and still get points. So it's not about building like the biggest area of land or the biggest area of sea. It's about going back and forth with your opponent, closing off areas or like stopping your opponent from getting certain points because there are these like pirate X's printed on some of these tiles that mark like treasures. And if you close off the treasure area, you get extra points that way.
Yeah, I'm just continue. I was checking something.
Well, are you checking to say? I think anyone gets the points for the mountains and coral, right?
I don't think
player,
so. I think it's
no matter who places it.
I will. Your land, so you can slowly kind of talk.
Well, yeah. So yes, no matter who places it, land always scores 1 for the mountains, and sea always scores 1 for the coral. It doesn't matter who places the tile.
Yeah.
Whether I place it or you place it.
The person placing the tile does not get it though, unless they are
correct.
Yeah.
They go no matter what. So. Yes, this is Super Mega Vega is in the comments. Play this game at Gen Con. It is pretty easy to pick up. Like, we're just placing tiles. But you'll see, because we're going to start here. And I do actually have a kind of a zoomed-in view, so you can kind of see our map grow as we play it. I get to go first because I am land, and land goes first. But I got to decide what I want to do here. I'm going to start like this. I'm going to start like this, maybe.
No, that's a mistake.
Probably is a mistake. I'm going to
check
start
the backs of my
right like
tiles.
that. And then some of these tiles will have special icons on them. This has a caravan, which is good for me. I'm trying to build routes of caravans. David can come in with his ships, and we can kind of complete routes that way. But you'll see at the end of the game how they score. You want to have the most in any given cluster of caravans and boats, basically. That's how these score. So
yeah, it's kind of cool because what it turns into is kind of this growing source of points, the more tiles that are placed with those.
Right.
And then whoever has the most in there will get them.
All right, I took another tile. So that's it for me.
So you're land. See, I only played
I
this
am
before and I
land.
was sea.
Oh, no, you're sea now.
No, I was land. I'm
Oh.
sorry. So it might mess with my head a little bit playing it that way. So I am sea. I, just like the person who taught me this, I'm going to come in here, place there for a cheeky 2 points.
Oh, wow. Look at that. So David closed off an area right away at the very, very beginning of the game. It's just 2 spaces, though. It's just 2 water spaces. Now, there's an X on this tile, but that only goes to the person that closes off this landmass, which that's a big landmass.
Can you give me that far one?
This one here?
Yes, please.
With the 2 X's on it?
Yep.
So, is this game really $20?
Yeah.
That feels like a steal.
It's very
That is a steal for $20.
I think it is. This game is, I think, $20. At Gen Con, I think it was. It's if not, it's just over 20 or somewhere between 20 and 30. It's a really good amount of game for that.
I feel like you made my decision a little easier. So I'm placing here, and I'm creating a mountain chain of 1, 2, 3 mountains. So that's 3 points.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That was nice. That felt pretty good.
Well.
And then I got to draw one. Let's take this one here. I know. I've also made myself an incredibly large area of land that I have to close off, which might never happen. So this big section, chasing down this big section, trying to close it is not my smartest plan. So
you got to always remember to check the other side.
yeah, check both sides. Don't make a decision.
For sure.
Don't make a decision until you know what you're doing.
I'm going to place right here. And get those coral points.
Oh yeah,
that's so as you can see here, I've connected coral, so I've got 2 coral. If I put another one, I'll get 3 points. So you can the cool thing about those points is you can score them over and over to some degree. So 2.
Okay, so what do I want to do then?
Oh, I need another tile though.
Yeah, which one do you want?
I'll take that giant juicy coral one.
Yeah, I figured you would go for that one. Though you can't really see these tiles, but each one of these tiles has their own items on the top of it, like their own everything. Those are my tiles. I have this giant sea serpent, which this is a very small piece of land. I don't love either of these tiles. I don't want to give you coral points, but I do want to connect these pieces of land together. I can't place that there. That's not legal.
Yeah, you have to match all sides when you place. So it can start to get a little tricky.
So the way you place that one tile there is just tough for me. This one tile. So I'm going to I want to make it really, really hard for you to close off your water. So I'm going to do this, which is going to give you more sides that you're going to have to close off. And I'm going to take this one little trade ship thing. That's me.
All right. Let's see here.
David says this is kind of like Pangea slowly morphing into actual land masses.
I am going to place this here.
Oh, you found a tile that fits in the center? Oh no.
It helped me and made maybe things a little harder for you.
It definitely made things a little harder for me.
The thing, though, is about the bigger land
But you
masses,
just gave me 2 points for the
I did give you
connected
2
two mountains.
The thing about the bigger spaces, the bigger masses of either sea or land, when you do close those off eventually late in the game, you can really catch back up.
So caravans and ships, you get a point if it's a caravan next to a ship or a ship next to a caravan. Is that right? So if I place a ship next to my caravan, that's still a point for me, right?
It's always just 2 points, period.
So this is a ship.
But it's not next to anything.
Well, it's adjacent to this caravan. The tiles are adjacent,
that's not
right?
A caravan.
Oh, that's not. My caravan's down here.
That's a strange creature on a cat.
There we go. Those are now adjacent to each other, so that's 2 points.
That is 2 points.
And I've created a trade route of 2.
Yeah, 1 ship, 1 caravan. So right now it's
I know that wasn't the best
caravan
move.
that no one's going to score right now.
That wasn't the best move.
But we're going to be fighting over that for sure.
I don't know if I should have done that, but I did it. That's what I did. I'm just trying to work with what I've got here.
What do we have coming up? That's another thing is you got to
watching these tiles over here.
You got to pay attention to what tiles are coming up. There are tiles that have icons that let you take another immediate turn. There are also tiles that let you steal a tile from the other player.
I have not seen those yet.
No, we have not. Well, I mean, maybe I have. Maybe I have.
I mean, I have not seen any
Who's
up here
to say?
so far. And we've certainly never used one yet. And the publisher for this one is Good Games.
Yes.
They're from Australia?
They are. They are indeed from Australia.
I've just been creating one giant landmass that's impossible to complete, which is unfortunate.
I'm going to do a little of something like this.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
And could I have this tile here?
Okay, I really don't want you to be able to complete your water section. So I feel like I need to just keep it going. Keep making it bigger for you. And I placed a boat next to a boat, so that's 2 points for me.
Yep.
Unfortunately, oh, here's one of those extra turn tiles.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, there's another one.
All right, so, oh boy.
That's right. I'm trying to make your water section so difficult to close off that you can just never close it off. That's my real goal here.
Yeah, and you can do that, but you're not going to score points just
That's
blocking the other person.
That's true.
I'm
just waiting for that opportunity to strike.
Yeah, you've.
I'm waiting for that opportunity. So the game is 2 to 4. 2 players plays just like this, land versus sea. 4 players plays just like this, except you have teams. 2 players on land, 2 players on sea, facing off against each other.
This here.
The interesting one is the 3-player game. The 3-player game, you have land and you have sea, and you have the cartographer. The cartographer doesn't score completed areas, but they score your mountains and coral, and they score your caravans and ships. So the cartographer scores all of that extra stuff.
It makes it a 3-player asymmetric game, effectively. Can you zoom in really quick?
Yeah.
So I just did this again for a simple little 2-point situation there.
And you placed a boat next to a boat.
No, that's
that's a sunken boat.
That's a whale, actually.
Oh, is that a whale? Oh, it was a whale eating a boat.
I will take this.
Yeah, I figured you would take that extra turn tile. Man, my land sections are getting impossible to close off. This is not good.
It gets tricky, for sure. And it is always really tempting to just like, oh, I don't want him to close that off, so I'm gonna play defense. But that is.
Is that what I want to do? Actually, I think that is what I want to do. As dumb as that might seem, there's a method to my madness. I'm putting that tile there. Whew. All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Gosh, man, this is tough.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Place that right there.
And then go again.
And then go again. And I'm gonna flip this bad boy and go right here.
All right.
And that's I need 2 tiles.
What do you want?
Get me
What do you want?
that far one?
This one here?
Yes, please. Oh, and not
Look,
that one.
it's a whale eating a ship. So there was pieces of a ship. Now that I look closer at it, it's definitely a whale. Yes. I'm looking at it upside down as well.
Far one as well.
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you left it. There's another trader one. So, how do I want to do this? I don't want these things to be so difficult to complete. But every landmass I have is just giant. Because the way that they keep connecting, I don't know how to I guess I could do this. No, that doesn't work. I need one that is that ends that. I need something that would be like that. There we go. That is now done.
You have to be careful not to fall into what I do in Dwarf Romantic, which is just trying to make something cool looking.
that is a problem.
I mean, for me anyway, that's difficult.
I'll take that trade one.
So you did not. No one has closed anything off yet.
Man,
so it's my turn.
You closed off some small ones. What do you mean?
That's right. I did close off some small ones. But I wasn't counting those. Nothing big.
We keep pushing ourselves out.
I'm going to do this, and I think this might help do things. I'm going to place this here. Lets me go again.
Oh no! Are you going to close off that big water area?
Flip this bad boy.
Oh, does it close it off?
Yep. Yeah, those when they go to a point, those are like pinch points. So I closed that off. So I'm going to score some points now, and you're going to get a point for every tile that contributes part of this water moss. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Plus all the X's.
Plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points.
Yeah, that's huge. That's what I'm trying to do with the land, but it is not working for me.
And then I get 2 more tiles. Can you give me the first tile
one
there? And that one, please.
This one too?
Mm-hmm. Ah, dang it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I need to split up the land areas, but David keeps... I try to split them and David brings them back together, like placing this one here. Like I had almost a chance to end that one, but now it's a whole nother... Like there's 2 whole areas now for that. Unless because I can't do water to land.
My goal is to end this game with one massive unfinished landmass.
You might do it. I'm going to do this here.
And a bunch of little lakes. I want this map to look like Michigan when we're done.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 points for that mountain chain.
Oh, that is true. You got some mountains.
I did.
I haven't gotten much in the way of that coral action yet.
Nope.
So you need to take a tile.
But I do get 4 points.
Oh, 4 points. Sorry.
Yep. I'm catching back up, kind of, not really.
And it'll be like that a little bit. Can I see? Can you put your tiles on the?
Oh, yes.
Not that I have a steel one or anything.
Oh, do you?
Maybe. Okay. All right.
Like trying to even just keep track of where my land masses begin and end is very difficult. Yeah, you've really, like, every time you place one of those water tiles, you made it much harder for me to close off my area.
I'm going to place this here.
Okay, and close off another area.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, plus 3 for the bonus, so 6 points.
Man, there's so much land out here. Is that on purpose?
I mean, what I'm afraid is it's going to set you up for one massive point scoring
if I can ever close them off, that's the hard part. Is I don't think I can because.
Did we talk about the whirlpool tile at all?
So yes, we haven't talked about it, but it hasn't come up yet either.
I'll talk about it as he's explaining. If ever there's an empty space that has on all of its edges either all water,
yeah, but that messed it up,
or all land, the moment that happens, this tile is placed, and once this is, you can see that there's a bunch of bonus points on these. But it makes for a big, massive thing. And it's just one of these. So it'll come out and potentially score a fair amount of points.
Yeah, potentially. So I'm going to go here, which is going to give me an extra turn. No, I don't want that.
I need a tile.
That means... Oh.
Can you give me that one?
This one here?
No, actually the other one. Thank you.
I'm really trying to just like figure out how to close off this little area, but it's not really happening. So I'll put that there. Actually, yeah, I'll put that there. Which is a mountain chain of 2, so I'll get 2 points from those mountains.
All right. You're doing well on the mountain stuff.
I have to because you're taking away all my other stuff. There we go. There's a tile I could use potentially. Do you have 2? Yeah, you got 2 in front of you, right?
2.
I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean, people in the comments are saying it's got some Carcassonne vibes, which we talked about Carcassonne vibes for sure. I mean, it's definitely different. The scoring is different.
Well, the whole fact that it's land versus sea makes it quite different because you're looking at totally different things as you're playing.
I get no benefit. I get no benefit for closing off. Like, I can't score the sea points like for the big sea sections. Even if I'm the one that closes it off, David is the one that gets those points.
I'm a little flummoxed here. What are your tiles situation there? And you're keeping them face up, right?
I am.
Okay.
That's why when I look at them like this. I
think I've got to do...
What do you got to do?
I'm just going to do this because I don't think it's going to really do much.
Are you going to steal?
No, I am going to place this right here.
To get 2 coral points?
To get 2 coral points
and that is going to steal from
me.
So take one of my tiles.
1, 2. And I'm going to take this tile here.
Okay.
And then because I have 2 tiles now, I don't draw back up any. You're always gonna.
So now I can't do what I was gonna do because
tile.
that messes me up. You putting water on both those sides kind of really hurt me.
Oh, but you're stealing something back?
No, I am gonna steal something back. Let's do this. We're effectively ending that mountain range, but it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for my mountain range.
Nice.
I'm still not closing off that section. I'm going to steal something from you. I don't want the one that's the one you just took from me, right?
Yeah, they're fairly similar.
I want this one back. Or this one here.
I
So
mean, at least one
then I still have to
side.
draw one more. Let's
How are
take
we on space?
this one.
I'm
We
gonna,
could shift it all over a little bit if you can. Can we?
I think I'm going to try. Let's see how this works.
I love that this was the center originally. That's where we started,
Yeah.
right? And here's where we started. And we haven't moved. We haven't gone anywhere off the side here. So
Yeah, here. Maybe we'll change that now. All right, so I only have one tile
yeah,
now.
David. So other David, we've got David K and David L in the comments today. David L. It's one player playing land and one player playing sea, but every tile you place is going to add water and sea. So you might inadvertently close off a water, or you might close off a land for the other player. And there's sometimes that you might actually want to do that, but really your goal is to kind of keep placing tiles to make it very difficult for your opponent to close their sections.
I'm going to place this right here.
So you're almost going to close that whole section off.
And then I need 2. Can you give me... Oh, did you just take a tile?
I did, because I had to.
Hmm.
Did I take the tile you were interested in?
Give me that first tile closest
This one
to
here?
you.
With all the X's on it?
Um,
Oh yeah, you
And
needed 2 because I
then-
stole one.
and then give me the top tile.
This one here?
Yes, please.
All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, the board is getting kind of big. I love the way that it looks once it's done. I'm gonna, I think just finish this area off here, so I can finally finish off an area. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
Oh, you did finish an area.
I did. I finally finished a little
1,
area.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
No extra points, no X's or anything, but 6 points. I don't know why I keep building out this way. I need to just stop doing that because...
Yeah, for the sake of the stream.
Well, just for the
right?
sake of any game. Like, this game grows in unexpected directions. And I'll
True.
take... There's one out here that gives me an extra action. I'll take that one.
All right, no opportunities there.
I know, there are not as many opportunities as I would have wanted here. I just need to figure out how to close off sections. That's the part I keep messing up. And I closed off my giant mountain range, so I'm not getting any points there anymore.
Does that make that
Just reading all the
easier for
reading
you?
all the comments. It does kind of look like an old-timey map. I mean, I like that we have all the illustrations, like the animals, and it almost has like a Monty Python look to, like, remember, like, you know,
Yeah.
all the old Monty Python illustrations.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I could be a jerk. I think
Could
I
you?
might be a jerk.
What are you gonna do?
Well, if I place a tile right here,
Yeah,
it's going to make it next to impossible for this piece of land to ever get finished.
potentially
Well, you'd have to find
the perfect tile.
the perfect tile.
Sure,
That's true.
You're correct, and that would make it very, very hard for me to complete that giant area that is also already very hard to complete.
But I may as well leave it open because even if you find the perfect tile, then I could place here and potentially
That's true.
disrupt that.
That's true. You could do
What
that.
tiles you got there?
I got those 2 tiles.
Oh, interesting, Ryan.
Yep.
Okay. I have that.
It is interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I love that Monty Python animation style as well.
I'm going to place this.
Kim is giving me great advice, but I'm having trouble following it.
Oh, Kim's here?
Kim's like, just beat him. No, that's good advice because that's what you're trying to do is cap the ends of the line, like use the small little caps. I need to be more cognizant of what pieces I'm taking because I want to take the pieces that have just the caps instead of pieces that are increasing my land. Like those are the valuable ones, the ones that, like this one right here, which I'm telling you this, but it's your turn. This one caps the land, like that ends the land mass. That's what I'm missing. I have all these ones that like continue the land masses around. As far as the game being hard to find, I know it pretty much just came out, right?
It just came out at Gen Con.
Was it just Gen Con? I think it has a retail release as well.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's out yet. At like in
Well, it
retail.
might be. Somebody was saying it was sold out. I don't know if it's just because it's not like.
It's possible. I am sorry that I'm taking so dang long here.
Oh, Tiff says Borderlandia has it. Borderlandia. Well, this gets a little. You get into that thinky aspect of the game, that really like puzzly element.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. I'm gonna do this though.
Okay. Okay. Well.
And then give me.
Which one do you want?
That far one.
There you go. All right, so this actually can fit here, David. So it didn't actually matter. I was like, you weren't looking at my tiles. So that's going to give me 1, 2, 3 points for the mountain range. I caught back up.
Oh, you just passed me.
But that also just makes this even harder to complete. Because now I've added, well, this is done here. I need to cap off this somehow. So that gave me an extra play. But somehow I need to somehow cap this area, and I don't know how I'm going to do that necessarily.
Wait, are you going again?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I see.
I am going again.
Oh, you have a thing there.
So that closes off this area for you, David.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Not quite.
Oh, because you have this. You have these areas up here to go. So.
And that gets you a little closer.
But then it opens up this whole area down here, so it doesn't really get me that much closer.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm going to take this one and this one. I'm taking both of these. It's hard to close off areas in this game, like very hard.
Yeah.
That giant area is just never going to get closed, so I'm going to stop chasing it. If it happens, it happens, but it's not going to happen. So, but that would be a lot of points if it did, but there's just too many potential open areas.
Can this go anywhere really?
I forgot
great?
I should be looking at the other side of these. Can this go where? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Exactly. Don't go chasing giant land masses either. And I don't think there's enough tiles left in the game for me to really complete this giant section.
I need. So I'm going to go here. This is probably a bad move, but we'll see how it goes.
It's a great move for you because you just made this now another landmass.
Yeah.
So.
Or a bigger landmass, but yes.
Correct.
And I get to go again.
Yep.
And I think I am just going to go.
What do I want?
Here. I don't think I've been missing any caravan points or anything.
No, there hasn't. We haven't put out a lot of caravans. There's these two, this one, and then those two up there.
I'll take this. And I suppose I'll take this one.
So yeah, there's no way I'm closing off that massive area, right? Like that's just not happening. So I need to start worrying about if I can close off a smaller area. So this, it doesn't close off anything. Problem is I need to separate this landmass from the rest of that, but I can't do it. So I guess what I should do is come over here and focus on this. So we'll do that, and that's going to get me 2 points for the mountain range, David.
2 points?
Oof, yeah, 2 points.
1, 2.
And I'll take this one here.
All right.
I'm just trying to get all the points I can because you've got some sweet areas that you can close off, I think.
So I'm going to go here.
All the way to the top.
And that's going to close off this area.
It does close that area? Oh, yeah.
Just
How
this
many?
little lake here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points for me. 1, 2,
Plus the
3,
X.
4.
So one more.
Oh, there's an X?
There's a little white X there.
Yep. Little bonus point. That's going to let me go again.
Yep.
And I'm going to go here, which is going to close that off.
Yeah, you're just having such luck closing off areas.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
You just jumped way ahead again. What are you at now?
42.
42, and I'm at 31.
Yeah.
So I'm like 10 points behind you.
Yeah, but that's not horrible. Could I have that play again?
Yeah, the extra one turn tile.
And the other play again?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's another play again at least. All right, so I think I can do this. Which is going to steal a tile from you. I'm going to steal this play again tile.
All right. You didn't get anything for that?
I got... No, I didn't play the mountain. I played this one right here.
All right. Well, the play again is pointless, so let's take a look at the other side.
Yeah, that's true. I stole David's tile, which makes his play again not work. I mean, this is incredibly thinky, and I know that I can already tell that I'm not.
Than you thought,
I
right?
thought it was going to be pretty thinky.
But it's pretty thinky.
I just can't, like, closing these areas off is hard.
And
I think you're right. Like, it is that dope romantic brain where you're like, oh, but this looks cool. I could build this big area, but you don't want to do that.
Yeah, the allure of building off a big area is...
I mean, there's no way I'm closing off that massive landmass in the middle.
I'm going to play this here. And then I will take the play again.
Yep.
And those are really close to being the same.
They are very similar.
Oh, but I'll take that one.
Because has the caravan on it?
Yeah, the boat.
The boat?
Need boats out.
Okay, so this is a harder one for you to complete because you got to do 3 sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay with that. I really want to complete this one area over here. So I'm going to place... Oh, you know what? This can maybe split something off for me. No, it can't. It's not actually going to... But it will end that. No, it won't end that. Man, there's really nowhere I can place this. Because I really want to break this section off on its own, but... Well, I guess I could do that. Oh, look at that. Boom.
What'd you do?
Place this one there. So that did kind of... That water split this in half. So this is now its own...
Yeah, that's the beauty of these things that have those pincher points. It lets you break some stuff up.
And then this is going over here. I'm finally completing another area. It's worth 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it?
Yep, that's it. But I'm going to take this one here. And let's go for this one here with the trade caravan.
All right. Well, tell you what I'm going to do.
Yeah?
I'm going to...
Yeah? What are you going to do? Ooh, I just don't want you to get more points.
I'm going to play this here.
Okay, and get 2 points for the coral.
Get 2 points for the coral. 1, 2. And I play again.
If I was cheating, Jeremy, I would probably be doing a better job.
And then I'm going to place this little bad boy here, which actually does complete this section.
Oh, see, really?
Yeah, because it has
Oh my
this
gosh. I need one of those for land.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
Oh yeah, I'm getting crushed here. You're up to what? 50?
I'm up to 50, so I'll just put in...
50 exactly?
Yeah.
All right, and I am at 35 still.
The things can swing, though. Well, you get one of these big things scored, and it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, but I can't. This is all. This whole area is connected.
That's my goal. My goal is to keep that. Oh, I need tiles.
And you have done so.
Can you give me the ship one and the ship one?
Yeah, my whole thing has been kind of messed up here because of that exactly. So with this, I guess I could just do that. I'll take this steel one to replace it. I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. Things can swing big time, yes. You can't chase big closes, Jeremy Howard says. That's the thing. Is like, I keep trying to close off that. When that was small, I kept trying to close it off, and then those water tiles just kept making it bigger and bigger and bigger, which made it harder and harder and harder to close. And now it's not even manageable. If the goal was to create the biggest landmass, though, I think I've got that one.
I mean, that's true. There's a lot of design space here. I will say that.
Oh, for like alternate objectives.
All sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have to use this somehow because this is too good not to use.
Okay.
Oh, but I don't have the right space.
That's been my whole game. Is not having the right space for it.
Oh, well, there. That's the right. I hope it is absolutely not the right space for it. Oh, that's ugly over there.
I've seen those big sections close right at the very end with a 50-point play. I would love that. I just don't see it happening for me. There's too many gaps, too many empty spaces.
All right, I'm going to place this here.
Okay.
Which lets me steal a
All
tile.
right, steal one of my tiles.
You know, I think I'm going to take the caravan one.
Okay. And then you're done, right? Because you can't steal it back.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to place that one. Let me see what you got. That one there. And I'm going to steal this one. Is that what I want? No, wait, hold on. I think I want to do this differently. Like that, and then steal this one. Yes, that's what I want to do. Maybe. I don't know if that's smart, but it's what I did. And then I'm going to take this other caravan one here. Yep, that's it for me. Get these caravan points somehow.
Interesting. Interesting. Don't think I don't see what you're trying to do over there.
But I'm not going to be able to do it.
You might.
This is too much. The problem is, then it just becomes impossible to close.
Potentially.
I mean, very potentially.
I mean, there are some tiles that close it.
Sure.
You may not have them.
Sure.
But
there might be some.
Oh, you do have one.
No.
Yeah, that tile closes it right
there.
there.
No, it won't, because I can't match the water to the water. So it won't. Yeah, exactly. See what I mean? So you'd think it looks pretty good and easy, but it's not.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just do this just to... Well, let's see what I have over here. This isn't going to do anything for me. I'm going to do this just to... Damn you. I don't think I'm ever going to close that water off, so I'm going to do this.
Just so I can I never close this land off? Or I have to find one that exactly fits that?
Well, I'm just saying that can't go there.
I know, because you...
It has to have 5 land and a water.
I know. That was a hate play if I've ever seen one.
With a total hate play. I'll take that one.
Yep.
And the other one.
I just was hoping you wouldn't have exactly what you needed to come there.
Oh, but you get mountain points.
Yeah, 2 mountain points. I don't know if that's a consolation or not.
It's all right. I might throw in an extra mountain point just because that's kind of...
So I need land on one side and mountains on all the rest to close that section off.
At least we are keeping the map mostly on screen for everybody.
That's never going to happen, but I can...
This does get... I played this once before, but only on TTS. It is certainly easier on the eyes here than it is in TTS.
That does not fit.
But it does get a lot to look at. You just got to make sure you don't miss ever closing anything off.
Man, I really was hoping you wouldn't.
I know
you blocked that off.
I figured you were probably.
The problem is I can do it in other places, but I can't close it. Is the issue? So like I can put that there, and get 2 points for. 2 points for mountains, please.
2 points for mountains. Mountain points are good. You know what?
Sure, they're not as good as what I was trying to do.
They're just as good a currency as points.
That's true.
Okay, so land, water.
Yeah, man.
What do you got over there?
Nothing fantastic. Yeah, Loopy, I think that the game is on pre-order probably right now. So you might be able to find it online, but I don't know that it's actually shipping yet. I think I'm going to have a hard time catching up. I think I am.
Oh yeah, your land is gigantic.
I
can't even keep track of all the loose ends.
There's a few. There's more than I'll have enough time to fill, unfortunately.
Oh boy. Well, I'm going to place this right here. And I did give you 2 points.
For the mountains?
Nope. I give you 2 points because I finished a land.
Oh, you did? Oh, a little land. 2 points. Thank you. And you also made that land mass even longer now and even more difficult to complete.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this.
And
we're running out of tiles over here, which is the game in trigger. So I'm going to do this, which seems wild and crazy.
And I'm going to point out right now, too, this is a game for sure that after you play more and more, you will get better and better. We're probably making some
That's going to give me 2
here.
points for being next to another caravan.
Oh, that's right. Man, I have not gotten any of those
2 points.
Caravan points.
I'm at 43 to your 50, so I'm getting there.
I haven't scored in a while, though.
Well, I'm hoping you don't score again because I'm going to try to stop you from closing off any of your water areas. You're kind of getting into the same boat as me where your water areas are just too big to score. Like this one has a lot of loose ends.
Let's see here. Ooh, that really would help you, though.
Then do it. I don't know if anything would like really help me at this point. But I'll take whatever help you can get.
I'll do this. I'm going to play this right here.
Okay, and get 2 points.
I'm going to get 2 coral points.
Yep,
and 2 points for the
Yep.
Yeah, 2 points for the caravan.
So 4 points total.
4 points.
That was smart. Now you've got another caravan on me over there.
Could you give
Who breaks ties for caravans? Or just nobody gets the points?
Nobody gets the points, I believe. We can double check at the end. But could you give me the top? The other one. Thank you.
All right. Let's see what I can do. Can I close off any of this stuff? I feel like I can close off.
David K says, I always pull for the player who is clearly out of his depth. Go, Ryan!
I could do that, and I actually get to place that.
Ryan's never out of his depth, though, really, because he's the superior gamer for
sure. Look, I got to play that, but the problem is I'm never going to complete that area.
You've got
a
few loose ends.
I've got too many, and that's the problem is you keep adding more.
Yeah, I mean, that's connected all the way
but I can make that not be.
And here.
Well, but that can be separated. That can
not
be
from that. I mean,
it can be.
It's connected well, sure, but these pieces right here cannot be disconnected.
Sure, but they can be ended pretty quick.
They are currently connected.
The question is, do we have enough tiles?
Probably not.
The question isn't, can I do it? The question is, do I have enough tiles to do it? It would be pretty epic if I did, but you're right. It's just not going to happen. I don't have enough turns, and you keep adding to it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I'm not really chasing it. But I just had an opportunity to make that volcano, and that seemed like a cool thing to do.
These are not super great.
Yeah, there's so many areas where it has to close off. I mean, it's doable. It's doable. It's not likely, but it's doable.
I'm going to connect this right here.
Oh, yeah, I should have done that. This volcano could score me points because there's mountains on the volcano tile. So it could score me 3 points.
Did someone point that out just now?
Okay, maybe did, but it doesn't matter.
Hey.
You're still way ahead of me, so I'm not worried about it.
Can we change this to David versus Ryan? And
whatever.
How many?
3.
More? How many?
3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So I placed here, which gets me
2 points. So you're just trying to make the longest chain there, aren't you? Okay. Are you done?
I am.
You got
I need
take a
tile. Give me the caravan one, please.
All right. Well, I'm going to place this one here. Or no, maybe I'm not. I thought that was what I needed. I guess that's what I needed.
It works there. That's not bad.
It does work there. I'll take this one. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But oh, they said I did. Oh, which I don't think I closed off a spot of land. I don't know which one he's talking. He's referring to a spot of land, but I don't think I did. With this tile, I didn't.
No,
because this isn't actually.
Open. Sometimes it looks like it's pinched off, but there's an open edge there. I don't see anything else.
No, I don't either. I don't think I've closed off anything. If I did,
no, you scored this, right?
A long time ago.
And this?
Yep, I think that's about it. I think that's all I've done land wise.
All right.
If I'm missing something by the volcano,
this is kind of a jerk move.
This one here I did already. I don't know if that's the one he's talking about.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, you're not even trying to get points anymore. You're just trying to stop me from ever getting any.
Turn?
Getting any. I mean, not like it matters. I'm never gonna get what I need to complete these sections. But I can. Well, that won't actually get me points. Just in case I ever get one that's just exactly what I need to go there, which I don't think is going to happen at this point. And you're getting a lot of points for caravanning. It's going to make it harder for me to close that off ever.
Looking for some.
So the problem is, yeah, I could close it off, but David just keeps adding to it he's not really worried about scoring points anymore. He's worried about stopping me from scoring points. So him placing that tile there really made it almost impossible to close that area off. I mean, I've been working on it, but there's not enough tiles left in the game. I mean, this is our stack of tiles. There's only a couple turns left.
I will.
What are you going to do? Man, we're taking up almost all of his thing.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Yeah, that's a good point. David has gone into prevent defense. Yes. Yes, David has blocked me.
A little bit.
He's playing the block game for sure.
A little bit.
I don't know how many times. I want to put this back in here. How many times David said, well, this is kind of a jerk move.
That might be accurate. I might be a jerk.
I mean, this game is like that.
This is where I finally pivoted to being a jerk.
It's too late now. David's all in to take that game.
Have I forever been a jerk? Have I ever forever been a jerk? I don't want to do... Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. What the heck? I think I've got it anyway. So I'm going to do this.
And get 2 points.
Which gives me 2 points.
Yep.
1, 2.
And then you got to take a tile.
I'll take that tile right
This
there.
one here?
Yeah,
so now we're going to have to split these
that.
up into 2 piles. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I'm going to come over here then. Is there mountains over there? There is mountains over there. So I'm going to get 2 points for the mountains and 2 points for the caravan, which is a total of 4
You're at 50.
points.
Where's your other orange token?
Oh, there it is. Here you go. I'm at 50 now, and you're at 58?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, honestly, it's not crazy right now. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to do that. Could do that though. I'm going to do this right here and close off that wall.
Oh, dang it. I gave you that option.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 more points. Yeah, I'm toast.
That was helpful. I'll take, well, I guess I'll take, oh, so that should split.
Oh, you're right. Which one do you want?
I will take the bottom one here.
I'm just upset I haven't found a single one yet that's all land with only one mountain. Like, I can't find what fits there. So, closing off my area is impossible. We've already decided that. But I could potentially get some more points here. Do you have... let me see your tiles. Face the way they're supposed to be. Oh, those are just caravans for me. Those just help. Those are wagons. So those just help.
I'm probably not playing them that way, but yes.
So I can place this here. I've connected to 2 mountain chains. That's 3 points.
3 points?
Yep. I get to place another one. I can actually close off this whole area.
Can you?
Well, this small area, but then... well, then there's still this... I mean, there's still 1, 2, 3 areas that need to be closed off. 4. So, yeah, there's no way.
It's kind of crazy. Like, you've got this thing here.
Well, that's what I mean. If I could put one here that closes it off, put one here that closes it off. The question is there any other place I can close off? Because I get to place again. Can I separate this area? Well, no, that's still all part of that other area. So there's no way I can do that. I can get some more mountains, though, potentially. So that's going to be another 1, 2, 3, 4 points for mountains for me, David.
4 points?
Yep, and I get this last tile.
Okay, we're getting down to it.
Yep. Yes, we are. And you get 3 points for having majority for each caravan area. Is it 3 points?
No, you get the points of the size of the caravan.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've been adding to this one
I
over
see
here.
You really have been.
Trying to see, scope out some other points.
I mean, I've really been getting...
I'm gonna go.
I've been getting mountain points. Kim says there are tiles with 5 land, 1 sea. I just didn't get luck into one.
Here, and I get 2 coral points.
Yep. Oh, that would be a great one to connect off. All right. So I've got 1 tile left. This is my last tile placement of the game, so I'm going to put it here.
Does that get you a thing?
It does. It gets me 2 points for being part of a trade caravan.
And what's the ratio there now? Wagon.
I have 5, and you have 3.
Huh?
I have 5 in that chain. 5 wagons.
Where's the... huh? I don't see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wagons.
Uh-oh.
2, 3 ships.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
That's going to be points for you.
That will be points.
Well, I'm done doing that, so I'm just going to go...
Hopefully there's no area that you can close off that I...
I'm going to do this. And that closes that off.
Did you really just manage to close off another area?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 points. Oh yeah, you crushed me.
Well, I don't know. You're going to get some points here.
That's it though, 8 points.
That's the
end of the game. I mean, we got no more tiles left.
Well, we got the caravans and the ships to score.
So yeah, that one is 8 points for me, I think.
So how many are in it total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total.
So you got 8 points.
Yep, and that's it, right?
No, there's.
Oh, you get 2 points for this one here.
Yep. 1, 2.
And I think that's the only other one.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's the only one where we had them next to each other? Oh, wow.
Yeah, these over here are not next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's, the end score was, what,
I had 67.
67 to 73.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight, particularly given the fact that I felt like I was dominating the game.
Oh, you were blocking me at every single tile you placed made my placements harder.
I feel like, I mean, it could get you in trouble, but potential strategy I was trying to do is get a few points early with little things, and then
stop me from ever scoring again.
Well, yeah,
it worked.
We got you into a situation where you had the biggest. In fact, I'd like to take a picture of this and just like highlight the size of that landmass.
Because you kept adding, like, you just kept having the perfect tile.
Well, this
to
one
just
here, this one was monstrous.
I mean, there was a couple like that though that you did where you, like, I was about to close it off and then you pushed it out here. This is what really, I mean, if it wasn't for this one tile, you had just the perfect tile to fit here. If you could
you
not
have finished that and gotten those points?
I was about to.
Oh.
Because the volcano was going to go here.
And would you have closed it off too?
Well, yeah, because all I needed was, none of these were here. All I needed to do was place one more tile there.
And
that closed it off. But you put that one and messed up the whole thing for me. Messed it all up, however it was.
The water was on the inside.
Yeah, like that.
Something like that.
Yes, that was bad. I spent way too much effort building this up.
I didn't even notice all those ones that you were doing because there's that one, there was this one over here.
Yeah, but I could, and this one I did early, but then you connected it to the rest of the landmass. It's like this was its own separate area over here, and then you put some tiles of water that made them connect, and I was like, oh my gosh! Like, I feel like every little area I was working on, you'd come through and connect it to the larger landmass.
Yeah, so in the in 4-player games, you take turns, and this is how you use some of these extra tokens that we were using. You have these, what do they call them, waypoints. And if you sit sort of opposite your partner, and on your turn, you can take your turn, and then you can place a waypoint without saying anything as a hint to your partner as to maybe there's something we could do over here near this tile. But it has to be on a tile that has an open edge of your type of land or sea. And then when you score, or when that is closed off and scored, if you're the ones who scored it,
no matter who scored it, it comes back to you. As long as the area gets closed off.
But you can actually close it off if you can make it so that it can't get closed off.
Right.
Like if you put another tile, like I did this one to you.
Or this one.
And if it's ever surrounded, it gets taken off, even whether it's scored something.
And you get a point for it every time it returns to you.
And then in a 3-player game, you bring out the cartographer token, and the mountain and coral that we were scoring the whole time, the cartographer is the only one who can score that. So when any player goes, the cartographer is going to score points for all mountain and coral. No one else will. And they're going to be able to score bonus points when they close off either land or sea. They'll get the bonus points for that. So they're kind of playing in the middle and trying to have a balance. Like, so they could, like, if the land player is walking away from it, they could kind of shift and start helping the sea player score more points as long as they're scoring points along the way. But
so
pretty interesting and very thinkier than I thought it was going to be, for sure.
I mean, definitely thinkier than I thought it was going to be, for sure. I mean, it's tough. Like, it's tough to process all that. And especially, like, trying to figure out how to close these areas off when you just keep adding land masses to the area over and over and over again.
Well, these little pieces,
so hard.
Well, you can't see, but the pieces that have those little points, like
those are really valuable. Yeah.
Well, they're valuable, and they're kind of tricky to, like, wrap your head around at first exactly how, that's going to split areas so that makes it easier to finish off.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few big areas that we couldn't get done. I mean, there was a big area you couldn't get done, but I had a fairly big body of water over here that never finished.
I only finished, I think, 2 areas that whole game.
There was a moment where I thought I was going to maybe sneak up and try to do this, but there's so many.
No, there was no way. It was worse than mine, I think.
It probably.
So, well, that is Land versus Sea. This time Sea won.
Sea won.
So, maybe next time Land will win. We'll see.
Maybe, if I'm playing Land.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I think, is the first week of October, so stay tuned.
Week the...
Hollow Stream.
Hollow Stream.
Hollow Stream.
Hollow Stream.
That's right.
He said it, not me. But yeah,
I like the
we
name.
might be in costume. We probably won't. Just don't get your hopes up.
We'll see. But either way, stay tuned for next week and see if David puts on a hat or something.
I'll dance before the stream, for sure.
Bye, everybody.